myths that black women like to tell. Black, you got to realize one of the, again, the religion of the bad bitch, the religion of the church of the baddie, the foundation it stands on is the worst parts of feminism. And when feminism, I'm saying, it influences women to always see themselves as a victim, and whatever you're doing it to make sure that you're not a victim again, and that's why you have to be nasty to these men. That's why you have to give this nigga some weird rules that he don't know about, and then scold him because he doesn't know about rules that you never told him about. That's why you have to do these things, all right? That's why you have to give people a hard time. That's why you have to just be a terrible experience, because this is all, because everything is about you. That's why I don't like hearing words like my trauma, my anxiety, my this, my that. Because when someone says my anxiety, someone says my trauma and whatnot, especially if it's not within a deep conversation where you've been talking for a while about a certain subject, and they say, yeah, well, I went through so man, I still got trauma from that. When someone comes into a conversation, when someone introduces themselves, when someone tries to make trauma or bad experiences define them, and that's what modern women do. Again, she talks about herself like she's somebody's victim. What happened to you? Being fat happened to you? And that's why you don't let your kids get fat. The worst thing that I let happen to me in my life is get way too fucking fat. There was a point in my life where I wouldn't weigh myself because I didn't want to see the number, because numbers mean I have to deal with facts and deal with the real world. And I had to ask myself, why are you okay with just seemingly outgrowing your clothes every single year when you're a grown man? Why are you okay with, your belly getting bigger and bigger? Why are you okay being over 300 pounds? How do you get to be over 300 pounds? How do you quietly become over 300 pounds? Being overweight is from mental illness that you have to cure. You have to change your mind and realize you are wrong. You're obviously wrong. And the thing, but especially for women, because again, your value is so important for women to feel attractive, right? And listen, we all ain't gonna be that pretty. I heard a quote earlier that y'all women show your asses so much that y'all forget that you're not actually pretty. In the religion of the bad bitch, we can't just have a girl that's pretty. Y'all all gotta be pretty. Y'all all gotta feel pretty. And don't get me wrong, I don't think anything's wrong with feeling attractive and feeling pretty and whatnot. But it's not a thing of like, oh, I'm doing my best to look good. I look cute and I look nice and whatnot. The modern woman has to present if she has the least bit of a pleasing appearance, it needs to be looked at as if it has the highest value in the world, as if it's worth billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so hearing her talk about someone believing in you and stuff like that. She want to be in this relationship because these are the kind of relationships that big girls get into. The one where the nigga ain't never gonna have a car. The one where you always driving. The one where you got all the stability. That's not by mistake. Because that way, it's not just her being fat. It's her mindset. It's how she thinks. It's one thing. And again, she's girl. She ain't no big girl like that. I don't see no pictures of her being real big or nothing like that. But she talks like a fat girl. She talks like a big girl. She talks. So I'm guessing that when she was in high school, she was real fat. Because all the pictures I see right there, like she looked nice. She got a nice shape and whatnot. Feel me? But anyway, I wanted to touch on that because again, what you see going on in this conversation right here with these two women, this is how women sabotage each other. And don't say anything that's actually going to move things forward, anything that will cause introspection, anything that will aid towards having a better outcome. Women do not do well. These women don't do that for each other. She's talking about a nigga getting out of jail. Do you understand? Not only that, a 25-year-old dude getting out of jail that never had nothing, never been nowhere, and and this is why I always felt when it comes to a serious subject, I tell Black folks to refrain from using slang because we lose the whole meaning of the conversation because you didn't use English. She said, I never been with someone who don't play about me. That when we use slang, right, it keeps things too much in the subjective. What does that mean for you? You mean because he likes you? This is all because I don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with her liking the guy because he like her, but it's very clear you like this guy because you think he's so down bad he has to deal with my bullshit. The women that I dated that were like really fat because back then I thought I could build a baddie and like, well, maybe we should lose some weight one day. I didn't understand back then that men think about getting better and men will work on getting better because men have to deal with facts in order to get results, right? Women don't get better, they get worse. They get worse looking, they get worse acting. They also get worse acting and even worse looking because if you don't care about being a good person, how would you be a good person? That's the same as having a job. I'm great at my job, but I don't actually think about doing anything well. I don't ever think about putting pride in what I do. I don't think about any of that shit. But I'm surprised when someone tells me, yo, man, you over here fucking up. Here's your performance. We got your chart right here. You got this going on, this many errors, this and that. And I'm over here like, what are you talking about? I'm great at my job. Anywho, man, we're an hour and 15 minutes in, man. I love y'all, man. If you watching right now, listen, one more time. All right, come and get me, baby.
Come and get me, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Have my back. You know what's going on.
They never had my back.
He told me how much he wants to take.
We out.